Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we're going to do a character guide on Barret. Barret just got a rework here. He didn't get an FR or anything, but he has an LD, he's C90. Got a nice little rework to give him more HP dumps and do a little bit more competitive damage. Barret basically is a support type character who gives the party critical damage, among other things, right? So in this video, we're going to go ahead, we'll take a look at his artifacts, his spheres, we'll show you how he works. He's actually super simple, like super easy to play. If you're a fan of Barret and you like using him, feel free to pick him up. He's not a character I recommend most players get for your party. There's oftentimes there's be better damage dealers, better supports you're going to want to run. His LD call is decent because you can get critical damage to the party if you're looking for that through his LD call, so that definitely could be an option as well, right? Force enhancements, he's just got the standard there, so you bring them as deep as you want to on the force enhancements. 23 is where you want to go to get the maximum for just like the force charge up. But he's not like a force charging type support. He doesn't boost the gauge better than other characters. He doesn't have instant turn skills like Penelo does to boost the gauge, so he doesn't work that way, right? Okay, so for his artifacts, what you want to do, the big one you want is Protector of the Planet boost, because this is a party buff up for Max Brave and Attack. So you want 3 of those no matter what. The second slot you want Attack 108, but if you need to have something else there, that's fine. Max Brave is fine. Like literally you can put anything there. The big thing is you want that Protector of the Planet boost 2-star. Anytime a character has these support type C50s, those you usually always want to get 3 of those on. And then for his spheres, he's got an A slot and 2 D slots. He's pretty basic here. A slot, you just want attack or brave damage. So I did Jack on mine. Jack works especially well on Barret because Barret specializes in critical hit. And Jack is a critical hit sphere that does brave damage and attack. So it's literally like probably one of the better spheres you can use for Barret just because that's his specialty. You're getting brave damage and attack there, right? On the D slot, you just want to boost party attack because once again, he is a support character. So it helps him support more. So the 3 big D slots I always recommend, you can do Lise, Hope, or Ash. So Lise, Hope, and Ash, any of those for D slot, those are attack boosting party buffs. So just go ahead and pick one of those. I highly recommend you guys refine those the next time those characters come up if you haven't already. Alright, so let's hop into the showcase. This should be a pretty quick, easy one here. We don't have a ton to show off, so we'll just go pretty quick. Pretty basic. We don't even need to worry about a friend unit here. Alright, let's just hop in and go for it. So like I said, Barret is pretty much a support character. So, and just keep in mind, my Barret, he has all of his weapons and stuff, but I haven't invested like Lufenia armor on him. He doesn't have an Ultima weapon on. Mine is only force enhanced to 10, not 30. So like there is damage on the table. So when you see my numbers, just keep that in mind. So once again, Barret is a support character. Basically what you want to do is I would usually start off with Grenade Bomb. So we'll go ahead and do that. So Grenade Bomb gives him an Avalanche buff, which has stacks on it. So he's got a couple of buffs that get stacks. So you want to make sure you stack it. So what it is he has the Avalanche buff from this attack, and then from his LD he has a Rage of Shinra buff. That gets stacks when you use the LD. So you have to kind of keep your eye on that. We'll go ahead with Garnet here. And do that. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. And then get her burst effect up. We'll try to make Barret look as good as we can here considering, you know, what we have him at. So just by using the Grenade Bomb, I believe now Avalanche is fully maxed out on its stacks. When these buffs get stacked, so pretty much all of his buffs, so his Avalanche buff and his Rage of Shinra buff, these are basically just like giving party buffs, and they get better as you get stacks. In the Rage of Shinra, which comes from his LD, that's what gives the party 100% crit rate, okay? So that's pretty much like the big selling point on Barret, is that you want to have crit rate up. The thing with Barret, or with just critical attacks, is anytime you attack a broken enemy, you're doing crits anyways. So for the most part, it's only relevant in fights where the bosses can't be broken, or they resist that in some way, right? Alright, let's swap back into Barret here. So what we do is we led with Grenade Bomb to get his max Avalanche stats. Then what we'll do is we'll use Big Shot next. So Big Shot here is the 15. This gives a really big party attack up, so you definitely want to make sure you try to maintain that. But it's great to get that on right away, get the party attack going, right? Now you're going to notice that he's getting follow-ups when he attacks as well. that comes from his satellite buff. He does get it at the start of turn, but satellite is refreshed through the EX. His EX is a very good button to press now, so don't be afraid to press it when it's up. And it's going to help you maintain that, right? Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's go off and we'll do the AA. So this is just a general like party buffing AA. So definitely put that up, you know, when you want to be doing more damage. And then we'll go ahead and we will actually I'm gonna pop this just so that enemies don't take turns here. Just get them out of my way a little bit. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll use the LD. So the LD here, like I said, it gives him the Rage of Shinra buff. And the only way to increase the stacks is by using the LD. And it gets up to 3 stacks. So you want to make sure you don't let this fall off because you don't want to lose the stacks. And like basically if you're doing the later stage of a fight, you want to make sure you get this to 3 stacks. Because it's going to help improve his auras, basically, is what it's going to do. So you just want to pay attention to that. Otherwise, it's just a pretty big attack, right? So we'll go back to Barret again. Okay, and then Barret should have his EX up now. So we can go ahead and show off his EX. But his EX is just Satellite Beam. It's just a big AoE attack. And it keeps the Satellite buff on, which gives him the follow-ups. His follow-ups basically happen anytime Barret does HP damage. So here's what Satellite Beam looks like. Yep, and we just do that, and then you can see the satellite drops down. And then, we got the beam. There we go. All right, so yeah, I mean, his EX there did a mill with some splash, and this isn't a fully invested Barret, so, like, he's actually not bad. Like, his damage isn't bad. It's just he's not, like, a meta-defining character, so people aren't really recommending him. But if you like Barret and, like, you go all in on him, you're going to have fun with him. He's a good little character to have. I've actually been kind of impressed. For Queen and Barret both, this is my first time having their full kits. So it's kind of nice for me even just to like try them out and kind of see how they work, right? But that's basically it. That's Barret. He's very simple, just support character. Once again, just maintain his buffs, watch the stacks on his buffs, but he's literally just providing auras, the crit damage, all that stuff while doing his own damage. Pretty much the grenade bomb that I showed you, that's kind of like his filler attack. And then you're doing the big shot when you want to refresh that party attack up. But that's basically it. So yeah, sure, let's end with the big shot, because I don't even think I've shown that yet. So here's the big shot. Or no, I did show it. Yep, and then there's the beam, and then a little launch. So anyways, guys, there you go. Hope this helps. I'll get a video out on Queen very soon as well. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all on the next one.